Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. So today on 13th April 2019, our topics are Namami Ganga, Central Electricity Regulatory Commission, then Utkarsh Bangla and Sabut Sadi, Current Affair Capsule, Map Aided Program and PQRS. So our first topic it is Namami Ganga. So this Namami Ganga, it has recently received a global recognition under the World Summit. Okay, that is actually the news. And the National Mission for Clean Ganga, that is NMCG, it was awarded the distinction of Public Water Agency of the Year. And it was awarded by the Global Water Intelligence at the Global Water Summit. So we know that this Global Water Summit, it is a major business conference for the water industry worldwide. And this Global Water Award, it was presented at the Global Water Summit. Okay. So about Namami Ganga, it is otherwise known as Namami Ganga project or Namami Ganga Yojana. It's an ambitious union government project and its major effort is to clean and protect the river Ganga. Okay, so the project, it is officially known as Integrated Ganga Conservation Mission Project or Namami Ganga Yojana. Okay, and we know that the Ganga basin, it is the largest river basin in India in terms of its catchment area. Okay, so in terms of catchment area, the Ganga basin, it is the largest river basin and it is spread over 11 states. It occupies 26% of its landmass and it supports 46% of its population. Okay, and let's see the key features of this program. And we know that it's a it's 100% a centrally funded scheme, and this project, it is mainly concentrated on people who are living in the catchment area of the Ganga river or near to the Ganga river. And under this, its key features are over 1632 Gram Panchayat on the banks of Ganga. They need to be made open defecation free by 2022. And they also thought of setting river-centric urban planning to facilitate better citizen connects through interventions at ghats and river fronts. Okay, and the states and all states, then urban local bodies, then Panchayat Raj institution, all will be involved in this project. And the enforcement of the Ganga specific river regulatory zone, that is another key feature of this program, that is river regulatory zones. Then they also thought of development of rational agriculture practices and efficient irrigation methods. And setting of Ganga Knowledge Center and also introduction of Territorial Army Ganga Eco Task Force. That's another key feature which aims in protecting the river Ganga. That is a Ganga Knowledge Center and introduction of a Territorial Army Ganga Eco Task Force. And the earlier approaches of Ganga cleaning were Ganga Action Plan. It consists of 2 phases and it was started in 1985. So its key features are enforcement of a river regulatory zone, then Ganga Knowledge Center, then a Territorial Army Ganga Eco Task Force, then a river-centric urban planning, etc. Okay. So coming to our second topic, that is Central Electricity Regulatory Commission. So why it came in news? Because this CERC, it approves fuel cost pass through for Adani Power's Mundra plant in Gujarat. Okay, that's why it came in news. And we know that this CERC, it is a statutory body which is functioning under section 76 of the Electricity Act 2003. Actually, it is functioning as a quasi-judicial body under the Ministry of Power, and initially it is constituted under Electricity Regulatory Commission Act 1998 on 24th of July 1998. So, it is a quasi-judicial body which is functioning under the Ministry of Power. Then, about its function, they regulate the tariff of power generating companies which are owned by the Government of India. That is the main function, and also any other generating company which has got composite scheme for power generation and also interstate transmission of energy, including tariff of generating companies, etc. These are the functions. And it also works for the rationalization of electricity tariffs, then electricity tariff regulation, and also promotion of efficient as well as environment friendly benign policies. Okay. Then our third topic, it is Utkarsh Bangla and Sabuj Sati. So why it came in news? Because these are the two schemes of West Bengal government, and they have won the prestigious World Summit on the Information Society Award of the United Nations. So the two schemes that are introduced by the West Bengal government, that is Utkarsh Bangla and Sabuj Sati, they got the WSIS awards of the United Nations. And we know that about Utkarsh Bangla, it's a project which aims at creating a pool of skilled candidates who are industry ready. That is this Utkarsh Bangla project. Then about Sabuj Sati, it's a scheme which aims at distributing bicycles to students between class 9 and class 12 who are studying in either in a government school or in a government aided schools or madrasas of the state. Okay. And earlier this Bengal government itself, they won the UN award, that is in 2017 for its Kanya Shri project. Actually, this Kanya Shri project, it aims at giving education for female children. Okay. So, this Kanya Shri project, it is related to giving education for girl child. Then, about World Summit on the Information Society, that is WSIS. It's a unique project and it consists of two phases. The two phases, that is two-phase United Nations Summit, and its main aim is to build a people-centric as well as inclusive and developmental-oriented information society. So, by creating such a pool, they thought of creating where everybody can create and share information. So, they thought of creating a platform where everybody can create and share information. So, as I said, it consists of two phases, and the first phase of WSIS took place in Geneva in 2003, and the second phase it took place in Tunis in 2005. Okay. So, it is recognized that it is not only governments who need a say in the development of the internet, but every people, they can play an important role in the future. So, along with the government, a people-centric approach is also needed for the project. And it also defined a set of targets to build an inclusive, people-centric and development-oriented information society. Okay, that's about this WSIS. So, it consists of two phases, and the first one it took place in Geneva in 2003, and the second one it took place in Tunis in 2005. And about this WSIS prizes, so actually it's an international contest to evaluate and recognize individuals, then governments and private bodies for their outstanding success in implementing development-oriented strategies that can leverage the power of ICTs as an enabler of the development. Okay, and the contest, it is organized by the WSIS in Geneva, and it was first held in 2012. Okay, so it's an international contest to evaluate and recognize individuals, government and private bodies. Then, so in current affair capsule, we'll be dealing with two topics. Our first topic is the order of St. Andrew the Apostle. So, it is the highest and oldest state decoration of Russia. So, why we are discussing this? Because our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he was awarded the order for this his exceptional services in promoting special and privileged strategic partnership between Russia and India. So, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he received this Order of St. Andrew the Apostle Award from the Russian government. So, it's the second time our Prime Minister is receiving an award outside the country. That is highest civilian award outside the country. Okay. Then in current affair capsule, the second topic is Hang Seng Index. So, it is the Hong Kong's equity market index, and it surpasses Japan's Topic Index as world's third largest in value, behind only the US and mainland China. Okay, so this Hang Seng Index, it is the Hong Kong's equity market index. That's all you have to remember. And in map aided program, our topic is East Coast Rail Link. So, actually this East Coast Rail Link, it's a planned railway link infrastructure project, and it connects Port Klang on the Strait of Malacca to the peninsular Malaysia. So, here you can see it connects the Port Klang on the Straits of Malacca to the peninsular Malaysia. And the project, it forms a part of China's Belt and Road Initiative and China to resume the East Coast Rail Link project at a smaller cost and scope. Okay, that is the main aim of this project. Here you can see the picture, okay, about Malaysia's East Coast Rail Link. And today in prelims question revision series, our question is, which one of the following is likely to be the most inflationary in its effect? And our options are A, repayment of the public debt, then B, borrowing from the public to finance a budget deficit, then C, that is borrowing from banks to finance a budget deficit, and D, it is creating new money to finance a budget deficit. So, actually we have to identify which one of the given option it is most inflationary in its effect. So, in the given option, we can understand that option B and C, they are not that much inflationary in its effect, because actually these 2 points, that is borrowing from the public to finance a budget deficit and also borrowing from the banks to finance a budget deficit, they will decrease the supply actually. So, they are not inflationary in its effect, and then our remaining options will be A and D. So, when we are comparing option A with D, we know that option D, that is creating new money to finance a budget deficit, it is more inflationary in its nature. Because while we are creating new money to finance a budget deficit means we are increasing the money supply. Okay, actually this is the case of high inflation or hyperinflation in an economy. But in this case, we are creating new money supply, but there is no increase in the production of the goods. So, actually the option D, it will be more inflationary, that is creating new money to finance a budget deficit. So, our answer will be D. So, answer is D. So, that's all for today's session. You can download the material from the link given below, and thank you for listening.